There were sparkly lights, plenty of lanterns, and even more support as the Port Alberni branch of CMHA marked Suicide Awareness Day with a Storybook Lantern Walk.
There's a lot to learn about people in stress, whether you are an individual in distress yourself or whether you're not. These are good connections to make, good resources to learn about in case you ever are or know people that are.
I came out to support the cause. I've lost some family and some friends to suicide, and I think it's just so important that we talk about the struggles of mental health and the struggles in our community, and banding together. This is how we build each other back up.
Grief is something that is, I think, hard sometimes for people to deal with, but it is something that touches us all eventually. So I think it is absolutely important to be able to learn about the grieving process, the healthy grieving process, and knowing that you have support.
That support was offered at this event through the walk itself, with different stations, each offering another page of a booklet focusing on suicide awareness.
Each stage, you'll experience a different part of the learning process. So we have a welcome stage, we have an area where we talk about resources that are available, we have an area about how to include family or be connected to family and friends, an emotions area, art. There's a place where you can punch holes in things because you're angry, recognizing and validating all of those stages that people go through in avoiding taking a unreversible action.
So this is our tea table, and it's about cultures and how they deal with the grieving process. And some find that it is very comforting to sit with a cup of tea to be able to talk about the grieving process. So I'm being able to pour tea with people and show them a little bit about their culture or whatever culture they prefer in the grieving process.
I feel the community here. I feel the warmness of the people. You know, I think it's important to remember that there is goodness in the world, and there are people that are soft and kind and caring, and that want to hear from you. And just reach out, and you will find someone that will show you the goodness in the world.